Welcome everyone. Today for another special duo episode. I'm joined by Iguana, one of the best players that we have in the game, two-time four-player arena champion, and we have a four-player replay that will go together for the Guess the Move. First of all, Iguana, welcome to the show.
Thanks. Well,
Um, let's just introduce where are you from? How did you come to know Seven Wonders so well?
I'm from France. I've only played Seven Wonders for something like 3 or 4 years, but I've always thought that it was a very interesting game. There are lots of strategies that can be developed on that game, and that's why I played quite a lot uh, Seven Wonders on board game and arena, and well, I got a few success on it.
Okay. Um, Thank you. Now we'll just go through the game. So you see the board, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have we are following Sivadi. I don't know how to say that. One of the people who are actually very active in the Discord. And this is how do you would you like to be in his position in this game?
No. First, because we are just in front of Alicarnassus, which is always quite bad because there is a high probability in that configuration that he will go green. And then second, we are next to Rhodos, and especially as Olympia, I think it's very bad because Olympia tend to go red also, and so being next to next to Rhodos, of course, not what you want.
Yeah, I would completely agree here. The only thing that could make it worse if the Rhodos was here and there was like Giza in the game. That would be the worst. Okay, which side would you go for in this position?
Um, Actually, I'm quite always playing with B side, so I would stick with it right here. And well, I think I would still try to get some red, and I think B side is better for that.
Okay, I would go for the B side here as well. So we are both guessing B. Let's see if we are correct. We are not, of course. So what do you think about the wonder choices here? Do you like Alexandria on A?
Hmm, actually, no, I don't really like Alexandria on A. Um, I'm sometimes picking A side, but only if I'm next to both Ephesus and Alicarnassus. Yeah, well, I think B side would be better, especially as he is opposed to, he's in front of Rhodos, so he could develop a red strategy. And the first stage of Alexandria here is not good for red because it's on stones. So I don't
Yep,
like it.
I agree. I agree here. Okay, so first hand. What is your pick from this hand?
This is not a good hand.
I agree.
Um, Actually, as you already explained in some other videos, press could be an interesting option in order to deny it to Alicarnassus. And we have also the God Tower, which could be good. But, I think I would still go with God Tower as a first pick.
I would go with press as there are two guard towers, so that one is
Yes.
grabbable.
Uh,
So yeah, so
well,
let's see who of us is right here. You are right. Okay. So we go guard tower here. Second hand, everybody grabbed a duel, so we are just the sad person without the duel. What is your pick on the second hand?
yeah. Not a very good hand either. So we could go with Stone Pit in order to be sure to be able to complete the first stage of a wonder. Uh, but Marketplace and Theater could be interesting too.
Yeah, I agree that it's not a good one either. I would probably go theater here. What is your pick for the
I,
guess the move?
I would go Stone Pit.
Okay, I'm checking, and it's actually barracks,
Oh, hmm.
and I think it's really interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting move because, well, he's very aggressive from the start, but it might be complicated for him on the next move. He's now low on gold, no resource.
Yeah,
I would
I
definitely
agree.
pick Altar, I think.
I agree. It's very hard for him right now. But at the same time, he kinda guarantees that he wins the red H1. So
What
let's
is
see how.
also bad for him is that Rhodes actually picks the Tavern, which could be interesting in his position in order to get a few more coins.
Yep. Third hand, I think it's just altar. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
And it's actually not. He threw, just to explain to the viewers, he threw the red card for wood to 100% guarantee that he has, an edge on the reds. I find it very, very crazy.
I would never do that.
Yeah, me neither. But let's see how it goes. Um, this hand, what do you reckon?
I think the only possible card to play is the Ore Vein, so I would go with it.
Yeah, I totally agree. But remember, this is a crazy game. I picked this for a reason.
Maybe he would discard, but
Or like play
oh,
Scriptorium, you know?
yeah, not,
Let's see.
yeah.
No, it's just
But
Arvin.
there are two Scriptoriums, so I don't think it would be a good move for him.
Yep. Okay, so the first hand coming back.
Mm.
I think
I
it's
would.
just lumber.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Okay, we got some of it right. And the second hand coming back, Stone Pit,
Oh,
Claypool.
I would already have taken the Stone Pit on the first time we got that, and so I'm sticking with it.
Okay, I'm sticking with the. I actually agree. Yeah, it's Stone Pit. I wanted to do the opposite choice, but I cannot justify it in this position. Okay, and actually, Alexandria got into some green, which is very good news for us, right?
Yes. Oh,
And the red got picked from the discard.
that's nice for us too.
Yeah, always want to, play a red when you are opposed to red. So first hand, I think there are some good cards here. What is your pick?
Yeah, I would go with the Caravansary, but I could very well see him go with the Stables.
Yeah, he
I
was
would
so
still go with
aggressive. Okay, I'm picking. Yeah, I think Caravanserai solves all our problems, so I think we have to go for it.
right.
Second hand?
We don't have much gold, so it would not be very good to pick a blue card, I think, here. So I would just go with my Wonder Stage. Probably hiding the library in order to be sure that Alicarnassus doesn't get all green.
That was my first idea as well. I think it's an excellent play here. Blue can be considered, but I think it's quite bad. We want to be able to play the walls, I think, if it gets to us. Okay, so we agree that we are hiding the library.
Yes.
And that seems to be correct. He picked both reds, so that's quite a lot. Third hand? I think there are interesting choices here.
On that hand, I could either go with a Vineyard or with a red card.
You don't like the statue here?
Yeah, I think Alexandria might very well play the walls, and then we are kind of forced to take the red card also. I would go with a training ground.
I agree. I agree. The possibility of Alexandria playing the walls is just too high to not play the training ground here. Okay. And 4, I think it is. Do we play the walls?
So I would not. Oh, actually, Rhodos can't build his Wonder Stage.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might. Hmm. We'll get the query just after that. So Hiding the quarry could also be.
Yeah, but he
I
cannot
can't really
play.
remember where it is.
He cannot play this one, and he cannot play this one as well.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm not sure that playing the wall would really be good in the long term, but I think I will still go with my wonder stage here.
Okay, and
But
you are hiding.
I would be hiding the quarry, but I didn't crack correctly the card, so
Yeah, me
I don't
neither.
really know where the second one is.
Okay. So I'm going to go with the walls. I think like he started with the aggressive side, and he's just going to continue that. Yep.
Yeah. But I think he will just die. Oh, actually, maybe Steph will also build the foundry on next move.
Yeah.
Um,
So what we are hiding from this one for sure.
yes,
But what we are
but
hiding?
I think actually I would be hiding the sawmill because it could be interesting for Halicarnassus to get it. And actually, I would like Steph to get the foundry in order for us to win red against him on H2.
And I think that's a brilliant insight. I would personally, if I was like playing this game on arena, I would hide the foundry. I would just be, stupid, and I would just hide the foundry. But I think your line makes much more sense. I think he's going to hide the quarry actually here, but hiding the sawmill makes the most sense probably. No, he's hiding the foundry actually, and the sawmill actually got picked. Okay, so last hand, what do we do?
Uh, I would take the Arcduke, but well, we will be low on coins at the start of H3, which is not good. I think I would still take it.
Okay, one thing that I want to point out is that arena is very good for us, and
Yes,
neither
and we have
Halicarnassus nor Rhodos are interested in arena.
hmm,
And the arena can give us coins for playing, right?
yes, yeah.
Okay, so aqueduct here. I actually agree here. We need to take it, but he actually doesn't.
Oh, that's very surprising, I think.
Yes, and we draw on red here, but it's like I want to
I
point
don't know
out
if
that
like the world.
in this game nobody is doing what they want to do. Halicarnassus is in a very good position, but he cannot get any tablets. Alexandria is just kinda miserable. Rhodos invested a lot in red and is not winning red. And we are just, building all the stages and having nothing.
And we have no gold.
Yeah. So here, Pantheon, right?
Yes, easy pick.
Okay, that was very weird for me.
I
But
think so.
maybe he didn't have anything. So here, magistrates, right? This is just easy picks.
Yes.
But it's important to know that we have fortifications and siege for the last pick. And we are getting gold because we look very weak. So here it's just gardens, I think.
Yes, there is nothing else that could be interesting. So
Here just arena, right?
arena, yes,
And he played a red. And we are playing the red. Sorry for clicking too much, but and he played the red. And we are playing a red, right?
yes.
So the H3 was maybe not so interesting, but I think the
Quite obvious.
result of this game is very interesting. One more. And he's playing a red. So every red got played. And he actually wins this one. Like, would you say after like H2 that he will win this game?
No, never. I think actually Alexandria has been very nice to us. I playing greens
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
while didn't really need it.
Yeah.
Uh, didn't play any reds when you are in front of Rhodos. You want to play red.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, but I think the push for the I think the reason why Alexandra didn't play any red is because of the red plays that he did in the first age.
Yes,
Like that forced Alexandria into this because he wants to play a red, but he couldn't find any.
I think I would still have played the walls on H2. I was Alexandria. It, it would ensure him a win against Alicarnassus. So,
Yeah, but he cannot be sure. Like I can see Alexandria. He just passed the training grounds. He can
yes,
maybe anticipate that we are not playing it, that Rhodos will not play it, and that Halicarnassus will get it.
yeah, maybe.
And also, he's playing the walls just to win one round, right? Because he will probably lose
Yes,
to Halicarnassus because of the building from the discard.
yeah,
So I think that when I saw that, because I just caught the end of this game when I was watching it live, because Sivaji told us in chat. And when I saw the ending, I was like, okay, this has to be analyzed. This game was just
yes.
crazy.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. And what I also find interesting is that here Rhodos is the last, and I
Yeah,
would
exactly.
really think that Alexandria was the worst player here. Well, not the worst player, but
Yeah, that his plan was
when seeing his cards, yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't seem good.
and also he got a crazy good guild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
But he worth pointing out is that he didn't play the last he couldn't finish the wonder stage. He didn't play the foundry.
yeah, he preferred to tie us on red
Yeah,
H2
yeah.
than to.
No, sorry. We have hidden the card.
Oh,
I
yes,
forgot. I
right.
forgot. Yeah, yeah. But whenever people I know that you quite like Rhodos in fair play, right?
Yes, I like it.
Yeah. What is in your wonder higher list? Which place would it take?
Second, just after Alicarnassus
Okay,
and just before Pesos.
okay. So for me, Rhodos is fifth or sixth probably, just because this games like this will happen, and I think they should even happen more often. People are probably too scared of Rhodos, and a lot
I
of
think so.
Rhodos players are using it to their advantage.
Yeah, I think that very often with Rhodos, I'm not building that much red because I know that my neighbors will probably not play much either. So I can actually win a lot of points with red only with a few cards
Yeah.
just because of my neighbors being afraid of it.
And here I will just segue because I actually have a great game of you on Rhodos on this channel when you do not play that much red. And
Okay.
I try to guess your moves, so you will see that on the cards in the upright corner. And that would be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, let me know, guys, if you would like to see or hear more of Iguana in the comments. And until later, see you. Bye.
I